Okay, and we are live. Give me a second. Pom pom pom. Okay, boom. It's out there now. Ah, god damn it. Discord is being bloody. Oh, Gatti is back and Smuka is here. Our first two viewers. One momento. I am still quickly just putting these links out here. I did not put in the stream name that I would probably start with some Helltaker art. I mean, it still is viable, I guess, but whatever. Okay, give me a second. Why is it not letting me? God damn it. Oh well. Okay, so. Let me see quickly. There we go. And. Fix as. And there we go. It should take care of things. Alrighty, so Grulas is here. I haven't seen Grulas in a while, neither did I Squish. Grulas be here. How does everyone know who I am already? Because, well, your name is there, Grulas, that's why. Anyway. So. The main gist of things here is that I was just noticing the time when I was still doing my comics, so let me quickly finish up this character while we are waiting for people to arrive, and then we can start the actual art stream for the requests with the request thingies. I did set up a canvas for it already, so I'm pretty good to go. But I think I only need her face. Also, Smuka, this is a bit of spoiler, so don't look if you want. But this is gonna be the new character that's coming the next chapter, the blacksmith. I need to kind of remake her face to sort of fit it with the new hair to, like, you know, not be totally improbable for someone of her profession. It's good to warm up with a bit of kind of, you know, art that I've gotten used to earlier to the actual request art, because I'm assuming there's gonna be a few interesting requests. I'm not gonna take any like super long ones though. Purple haired blacksmith. Yeah, I mean her hair is dark blue and purple gradient. Basically, the Tsulos, which is her species or race. Sorry, not species. Um, is known for having two colored hair, also horns. But since she's half bred, she does not have horns. Okay, sort of like this, and about this, yes. It's just the basic sketch, you know, it's not gonna be the finalized one. I just want to do the sketch part to then actually be ready for the line arting of it later. She is a cheerful one, so her sort of expression should reflect that. I like her. Her name is Ayla, by the way, those who are wondering. How tall is she? She's like 2 point, well, 2.20 meters. So she's tall, yes. Like she's real tall. She's about 2 heads taller than me. So yeah, I am 180 meters or about so. Kind of the mouth, usually gives it the proper look, I guess, in the end. And of course, some teeth, toothy goodness. I don't know how to say that. And about that, yes, there we go. And yeah, about so. This is still gonna need some editing, but for now I'm pretty satisfied with what we got so far. Sorry for the noise in the background. The neighbors are building something, and it's kind of a bad timing. But what can I do, eh? I already told them to stop, but they won't. Anyway, we are pretty much done with this, so that's nice. I'll need to sort of refine it later on, but for now, let's move on to the actual. Wait, what? What comment? Make her muscular though. She's muscular. She's muscular. Yes. I mean, can't you like see her buffed arms and shit? She's sort of like an Amazon lady. I guess I could make her arms a bit thicker, but they are thick enough. I guarantee you that. She's got all the buff features, so to speak. This is not needed. There we go. So yeah, this is how she looks like. Also, I screwed the perspective, so give me a bit. I need to make it like this a bit more. There we go. Okay. There, done. So let's put a save on this, and let's copy the new canvas, which is gonna be the stream. Yes. There we go. New canvas, and let's see. Is there anybody who is here from the Drunksbook? Is there anybody who is here from Reddit to the Helltaker subreddit post thingy? But I'm guessing those guys would be the most interested to see some Helltaker art. I should probably grab my art book thingy with the references and shit and whatnot. So let's see, anatomy. Where do I have it saved? That's the art book. There we go. Copy that. Paste it here, and it should be. It's too big. God damn it. Give me a second. Okay, let's just grab these then this way. I mean, I might as well use this instead. Because I'm guessing we'll need a lot of space. So, canvas size, and just about this big should be good enough, right? 3,800 or so. There we go. Don't comment on that. Anyway, so who are we gonna do today? Because we already did Judgment. I mean, I'm not saying that we can do anything that we haven't done yet. And we did Malina last time. If you guys haven't seen the previous pick from 2 days ago, then this is the one that we did then. So we got Malina and Judgment in a night gaming party setup with some good times. And now we got some more options here. Jackie Lynn Thomas? What? How does that have to do with anything? What is going on? Am I missing something of the chat? I don't understand what's going on. Hello, Kickeroffs. No, not much. I just finished up a comic panel. But overall, I'm still here trying to decide what to do. Because the people here apparently didn't really come from the for the Helltaker stuff. They're just here to hang out, I guess. which is fine, you know. I'm just kind of wondering what brought upon that character from an animated show called Star versus the Force of Steel. Yeah, but like, how did we start talking about that? What year is your comic based in? Modern day? My comic is not measurable in Earth days. My comic is the let me see. I actually just came up with that. Not came up with that, but just like put it in like officially in the comic in the newest pages. Um, it's so it has just sort of to make my job easier. It does have the same year. Sorry, not year. Say year, day, and monthly length. So one year, one month, and one day is the same length as for us. But it's not the year 2000 something. It's the year 337 because they started counting the year in a different like after different event. There is no like Jesus, and there is no any religion of that sort. It's completely different planet and world and whatnot. The other is just for simplicity because there is literally no use in me making up new ways to count days, weeks, and years and measurements for them. So this is what we are going with. 337 is the year since the peace treaties have been made between countries. That was the year the big wars happened, and since then over 300 years have passed. Haven't included any OCs from other people. What do you mean? Like in my comic? There is one OC of my friend that I've included as a guest character. She was this girl here. I think I have a full picture of her. Give me a second. Where did I put her? Ah, there you go. This picture. She's called Leah, and if I pronounce correctly, she is the character of Arisu Baka or Elton, however you wanna call him. He's a good guy. I met him in Fallout. He's a really good artist as well, way better than I am. And yeah, she's got this tomboy OC that is called Leah, and I dressed her up as a steampunk engineer sort of girl, and then I put it into the comic. Leah.png. She looks like a female version of your thumbnail. Does she now? I am not sure about that. Anyway, back to the plan at hand. So we got Helltaker stuff, and there's still no people really here from the subreddit, huh? That's sort of weird. There were so many people liking their art, but apparently they don't really care about me doing a live stream about them, so that's kind of sad. It's always hard to keep people interested because whenever I do something, they just throw some likes, but then if it needs any further sort of engagement, then they don't really give a damn. You need to search really hard to find returning or like actually active community members, so to speak. Kind of hard. It's also kind of hard to, for example, boost my Twitter because of the same reason. But what can I do, eh? I mean, yes, that's how internet works, but it's still sad. And yeah, Catsy is returning, so she already gets the badge from me, the respect badge. Anyway, so you guys wanna see any of these characters drawn or not really? The Angel. That's a good choice. I like the Angel. Azazel. She's a gamer apparently, so that's nice. The original creator just posted a comic with her about 2 hours ago, where she beats everybody in a game that because she is absolutely in love with Heroes 3. Lucifer. I mean, I have plans, Glura. I mean, I don't have any particular plans, Glulas, but I will probably do that. Yes. Gamer girl, angel bathwater. Oh god. Changi's Theo Alui. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna butcher your name. Sengi's Theo Uluyert. Is that how I pronounce your name? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Are you here from Reddit by any chance? And you got a request? Well, let's hear it. What is your request? You might already have something that you might like. Reddit. Okay, so you are the first guy from Reddit then. So we already got a request for Azazel to be in the picture, and we sort of also got a request to to do Lucifer. If I can, I'm probably gonna try and draw them interacting with each other somehow, like not just draw them like standalone characters, but do them together in some way. We'll see. But tell me your request, Sengiz, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering. Please tell me if I'm saying your name wrong. Why do I have a feeling that Acrobat Pink FNF livery will feature? What? I mean, Sengiz is sort of Theo. Doesn't Theo work? Theo or Theo? Do you pronounce it Theo or Theo? Okay, so I guess Theo is Theo. Why is the chat so slow? Is it? It should be like really fast. Second one it is okay. So Theo. So Theo, what is your request? Please tell me. Okay. I'm gonna try and warm up a bit in the meantime. So let's see, Azazel. How do I draw her face? I know that her hair is sort of spiky. I'm gonna draw with the red. So, really big faces. That's kind of like a gist, or like the main thing of this. The faces are super big. That's kind of like the main difference between this art style and mine. That the proportions are just so wacky. It's much more cartoony, which is fine. I mean, this is a pretty widespread style. This is much more anime resembling than mine. I mean, actually, that's not true. This is more has-been Hotel style, I would say, which I haven't seen, but I did see the arts from it. So don't tell me references about this movie because I'm not gonna get them. She's got probably the biggest eyes. She and Modeus, but I think Azazel's are bigger a bit. But she just have like this super curious baby eyes sort of thing. Jesus, this is actually scary to draw. Oh god, what am I doing? She's got like oval pupils instead of like round ones, or like circular ones. She's got like this hairline that kind of cuts into her eyes from above. That's sort of weird. And then you get like these pointing forward like hair brands or hair threads here. Oh, interesting. This hair goes like out of her head, and then like this, and a bit of a ribbon there, I guess, and a bit of ribbon here, and then some threads hanging down, sort of. And also the noses are like these spiky little things. There we go. Somewhat nailed it, I guess. I mean, it's not done yet, of course, but it's doing right. Anyway, I need to catch up with you draw other people's characters. I mean, I guess I do, yes. So there is this info that Heaven has a military fetish and Azazel could have a sword. Yes, I read that in the art book. So I haven't seen Azazel with the sword anywhere. You want me to make her into some anime protagonist or something? Could your character handle Dragon Ball characters? Could my characters handle Dragon Ball characters? No, they are not on their level in terms of strength. My characters are way more down to earth. Justice looks like Wilbur from Assassin's Creed, you mean? I don't actually know. I am non-native, so writing is not easy for me. It's okay, Theo, we got time. That was all I need. So you want Azazel with a sword. Okay. Okay, I see. I guess I have an idea actually for a sword for him because like Angel Sword, like Heaven's Cross and all that shit. But what if oh fuck. This is loud. Sorry, I got scared. Thank you for subscribing. Who the hell subscribed? Was it? Yeah, it was Sengiz. Okay, I should have expected that. Yes. And thank you for subscribing. So the sword I imagined was that the handle, the arm guard would be like a Glora, or what do you call this? Like a this the one that they had on their head. So stuff like this. and then the sword itself would end in sort of like a cross, so it has like this standing out parts like this. If you get me, maybe they should be a bit bigger. I don't know. But I guess this was like this sort of main design I could have used for a sword for angels, and then who subscribed? Grulas subscribed. Thank you guys. We're almost reaching 3,030 subscribers at some point, I guess. And then just make this maybe, actually give me, no, I'm screwed up, sorry. No, I want the circular part to be like in the middle of this, so like it's gonna be here, and then it's gonna have like the handle and crap, and then maybe have like a gemstone in it or some sort. So I don't know. Is this sword that you would expect her to wield or something? Or if needed, I can probably switch it up so that it's actually like sword, you know, like crossed or cross handle guard sort of thing. So like it's, you know, it's like a cross, and then it has like a glow row on the end or something. I can do both probably. I mean, I can do either. Is what I'm trying to say. Reverse Kylo Ren. Yes, pretty much. Anyway, you guys can tell which one you want, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna try and practice Azazel's head. Maybe make like a template head for her with my own style as much as I can. So that's some hairbrands. 1, 2, 3, 4, about there or so, and basically her hair just goes on and on. It goes a bit out more than it goes forward, I guess. And yeah, this leads down to her side bangs. They're not this close to her. I mean, they are close to the eyes, but I'm not this close to the eyes. This looks more appropriate, yes. Also, her eyes are a bit dead on my version, so it's a bit creepy, yes. Her eyebrows are kind of thick. I think she's got the thickest eyebrows from all of the girls, which kind of fits her design, I guess. It's just something I need to keep in mind for now, though. I think her mouth is bigger. I think I screwed up the proportions a bit. I mean, it's not gonna be, you know, perfect or by any means, but I do try to sort of imitate the original art style a bit. I mean, I need to sort of get used to it for sure. There was this character I wanted to be drawn though. I mean, okay, Grulos, but like, why does the Dragon Ball character need to compare to my characters though? Like, did you mean that like whether I can draw them, or did you mean whether like how they compare to my characters in terms of power level? Because that's how I understood it. So some floating things on the sword like a halo. Yeah. So the two options that we've got is like the halo is the hand guard, so it's like on the sort of bottom of the sword, and the edge being sort of triangled at the top, which is like a cross. Or the cross is the actual hand guard and some the supportive kind of like, you know, main direction of the sword, and then just basically a normal sword with a halo on it somewhere, or maybe without a halo if you want that more. I mean, the halo is not like a necessary part. These were just my immediate ideas as when I thought about the sword for Azazel. So you guys can choose which of the two you want. So do you want the first option or the second option is the question. Well, okay, Grulas, but I haven't said no or yes to the request whether to. Do you want me to draw Dragon Ball characters? Is that what you're trying to say? Because you're not being really clear here, so I'm not really having the easiest time to understand what you want from me. Also, I think first a bit cooler. I mean, it's just the design. So just because this one looks better here doesn't mean it's gonna look better at the end. Like this one is just kind of a shittier drawing overall, but if you want that design, then sure. I mean, I'm good with either one really. How on earth am I gonna? I think I screwed up. Give me a second. I think I drew her bangs a bit too far out. Something like this, maybe. Maybe. Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. But I've yet to meet one that can outsmart bullets. And sort of a head like this, yes, with the spiky hair. She's got actually kind of spiky hair overall, which is weird. Also, she's got ribbons on both sides. I didn't realize that. Anyway, I guess she's got ribbons on both sides then. And also the halo, it's probably what I'm missing. And also I completely forgot to kind of cut off her face with the other bang. So I guess this is sort of how that looks. I mean, it looks much creepier in this on like kind of raw format, but I guess I kind of nailed her all right. Hello, Matei, welcome. Why does it look creepy? Is her eyes a bit too big? Probably the eyes and the shape of them just in general. Probably, yeah, the shape of them. Like, you would need something like this instead a bit. As I said, it's gonna get better once I actually start line arting it. Don't worry. I know it looks a bit creepy now. But basically, it's also partly about the pupils that she has, or whatever it's called. If you make it a bit bigger, it's gonna get also a bit less creepy. Me thinks. Let me try. Immediately a bit less creepy, I think. Anyway, as I said, I just need to kind of start drawing it and then go ahead and try and do what I can to make it as close to the original style as possible. Okay, so if I draw her though, what would the other character be and what would they be doing? Would it be Justice giving her a sword for Christmas or something? Like, oh hey, look, I know you have a forts fetish or something. Try this, and she's like, oh, there must be a lot of sins being committed with this piece of tool. I must know more about this. That is the worst character. Nope, Hutfin, it's just your opinion. It's objectively wrong. Your subjective opinion is subjectively wrong. No, sorry, your subjective opinion is objectively wrong, yes. Sword fetish, yes. Sounds kinda creepy. I mean, Azazel is sort of creepy. So her eyes are, I think I screwed up his mouth as well a bit. Anyway, so, neck. Let's try and draw her clothes, because that's the other thing I'm kind of concerned with, but I won't be able to draw them properly. Let's see, 2 fancy words, English, please. Oh, I don't English. Sorry, I'm not an English speaker. So she's got like a ribbon, sort of thing, as a cross. God, I'm slow. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, it's just sort of regular old shirt attire. Just give it this here. There we go. Cross, so to speak, and a bit of ribbon edges there or something along those lines. And a very angular shoulder. I mean, all of them has angular shoulders, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Also, I think her eyes staring into the abyss is also kind of not helping. Maybe if I draw something like this, just at least for now, even if you don't settle with this, it's gonna help a lot with her creepiness. Oh god, I screwed up. Fuck. Anyway, what we are doing is yes. Her clothes is great, but by default, but I can be a bit more fancy. maybe we can give her like some battle clothes or something. Maybe Justice is just admiring him already having your KD. What KD? You mean the Team Fortress KD or something? Because there is no real KD in Team Fortress as far as I know. It's just like a per match kill death ratio. It doesn't really carry over to your stats, I think. Oh, Battlefield, okay. I mean, you can tell me your idea for outfit. I'm gonna draw one as well, but if you guys don't like it, we can switch it out to your one. But I just want some of the body drawn, just so I can actually get used to because the body proportions are also really weird for me to draw. I mean, look at her, like you know, originally how I would draw bodies is that I got the vertebra, then you got the kind of chest bones, and then you got the shoulder pads, right? Look at the same methodology here. So this is like the vertebra, right? This would be the chest bone, which is already very tilted, like super tilted for me. She's got big boobs, yes. She's probably got one of the bigger tits in the girls lineup. And then you got kind of big, like super big shoulders for the actual thing. Like my shoulders are usually just, at least compared to the chest bone. And then she's got like sort of well proportioned arms, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of hard for me to draw. Anyway, I'm gonna try. Just need to get used to the ideology of it. It's sort of this much bent, I think. And then use these, yes. And about there or so, yes. Princess Leia outfit. No. We are not doing not safe for work stuff on YouTube because I'm gonna get banned. Even if it's sort of semi safe for work, it's a bit risky for me. Anyway, also look at the lines her zippers go as well. It's so, I don't know, out of angle. God, her clothes are so weird. I need to get used to them. Something like this, I guess, and then her tits just being kind of perking up. Something of this sort. And something along these lines, I guess. Yes. Am I doing it right? I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with some normal sketches for her regular clothes, and then let's see what we can do from then on. And sort of like this, I guess. Probably a bit more. Sort of like this, yes. Can I send the link for the outfit idea? I mean, you can send me a link on Discord. And what am I doing now? Her legs. Yeah, her legs are big. All of the characters' legs are just kind of super huge here. I mean, look at the proportions. Like this is the from top of her head to like the sort of waistline, and then if you compare it to the legs, which should be about the same, the legs is actually like a full-on, like actually a full shoes plus some more bigger, like much bigger, which is just kind of a weird again proportion, but again, just it's something I need to get used to. Also, it's I drew it too big. God damn it! I'm not gonna have space for this because they're just so huge of legs. It's probably gonna be enough space though. So she's got belt of some description and a very angled hip, and somewhere here probably a knee, somewhere, some sort. And then the back knee, sort of like this, I guess. Probably a bit higher. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, and the legs. I think I didn't angle the legs big enough. Give me a second. I need to angle them more. More, probably. No, I think her waist is not wide enough. That's the issue here. So probably something more of these lines. Yes. Yes, that's more like it. And basically, she's got a knee here, as well as some big shoes. Like this, yes. Sort of like the military shoes that she's all fancy about. Like that, yes. I don't think One Repan didn't draw their underside properly. I'm not saying it wasn't drawn properly. I'm just saying that the proportions are very much unlike either the ones that I draw, and because of that, since I'm usually trying to draw realistic proportions, it's just not realistic at all. I mean, that's not an issue. I'm just saying it as a matter of fact. Like I need to get used to that time. So the proportions I'm trying to sort of make are instinctively sort of more realistic than the ones I actually need to make. If you get me. So I kind of need to keep that in mind in order to not screw up the proportions at all, which is just not easy for me. Um, again, I screwed up the legs again. Pom pom pom. I adore the arts of One Ripper, so I have no issues with them as an art form. I'm just stating a fact that it's hard for me to get used to it because I'm just drawing so much differently. But it's never hurts to actually kind of get out of your comfort zone and practice some stuff. So I'm actually glad that I can do this, and hopefully I'll be able to kind of get the art style properly, at least somewhat. And let's get the shoes right about there. All right. I mean, you can always have you seen my comic? I'm gonna put a shameless self promotion here. Oh, I mean, I can afford to self promote because it doesn't cost anything. If I were to promote it for money, then I would feel worse. But I promote it for free. Or I mean, it's free, so it's like it's not as scummy to promote. Yeah, I screw up the proportions again because again it goes out and then goes back. So like it has a backward. Oh, damn it! I'm so bad at this. Let me try again. At least with this part. So let me try to make it more angled. There we go. And just but I will here for a while, I guess. That's good. Basically, I was saying because I have a comic. I was drawing it before you arrived a bit. I was just finishing up the current pages. And it's a free comic, so it's not that you can find it on the internet because somebody torrented it and put it out for free. It's actually being made for free, so it's not like you need to feel bad about it for reading it on a kind of not so legal website. It's comic, like sort of a fantasy kind of action adventure, I guess. You would if it was a manga, it does look a bit like a manga, but it's colorful, so it's not actually a manga. And I'm not Japanese, so I can't even call it a manga, even if it was in the style of a manga. Um, it is basically a shonen, so to speak, but with not only like shonen elements, but like mixed elements made into it. If you get me, so like it's not just those generic tropes that you have gotten used to in shonen, but much more than that. I try to not sort of limit the options that I have in a comics world creation to shonen things. You wanted Helltaker experience? I actually saw the Ultimate Helltaker experience video. I like that one. It's said that nobody really liked it from my subscribers. I mean, I have 3,000 subscribers, and like what 300 people saw it since then, which was like almost a week ago now. So yeah, I kind of am sad about that. Anyway, I think I'm getting the art now, at least. Everything is a bit angled. And I think I screwed up the leg spawns again. Yes, because I made it angled like this when I was trying. It should have been angled like this. Okay, cool. I just keep messing up, I guess. Also, this leg of hers should be more to the outside as well. Or to the downside. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, I think I got the general body right now. So we can actually move on with this. Well, I'm glad you do. That's a good attitude to have for sure to encourage artists to do more. I sent you the link though. But though getting bored and drawing something is crazy cool. I mean, I usually don't have time to be bored. Okay, so what do you want me to do with this that you sent me, Gulas? Okay, you probably by the way can't see it. So this is how Azazel looks like. Does it look similar to the original style? At least somewhat. The legs are still too small, I think, because if I compare it, yeah, it's definitely too small. Okay, so that's the issue then. Give me a second. Pom 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 pom. That's more like it, I guess. That's about the same portions, I think. Jesus, it's so hard for me to like. See again, like I instinctively made the like of realistic proportions when I realized when I even had it in my mind to not do it like that. I'm ready to get used to my own style and shit. I really need to mix things up once in a while. Anyway, hello, Predator Gaming. Can you give her this outfit? Um, I don't know. This doesn't really look like an outfit she would wear well, if you get me. I mean, I could, but like, okay, let me pull it up and then let's see what if people want it. Um, if people want her to wear this outfit, I can, but I don't know. It doesn't really fit her style, I think. So Rulas want me to put this outfit on her. Do you guys want to see that or nah? Hello, Squash. Where have you been? Have you gone squashing some melons? Eating. All right, that's fine. So you squash some melons to eat. I see. I see. I think Azazel looks less creepy now, at least, which is nice. You know, finally having a body and whatnot. Anyway, so question is, what do we do now? We give her a sword. That's a given. Yes. Um, we're probably gonna draw Justice doing something of the sort, or maybe not. We'll see. But for now, we're definitely gonna do Azazel. So why does she wear male pants though? Are those male pants? Sorta. Those are sort of male pants. Yes. They have like the the, the you know the suit-in part for dicks, or how do they call this? Also making her thighs wider than they probably are. Um, God damn it! I need to draw straight lines, and I'm just so used to drawing curves all the time that I'm struggling with this as well. Okay, that should be about right, methinks. Yes. Okay, so guys, tell me, what do you want me to do with this character? Do you want me to just give her a sword, maybe? Maybe put her in a different clothing? If you wanted to put her in a different clothing, then should I put this clothing on her or not? Because that was what Grulas was asking for. So it's you know it's a request stream, so you guys need to tell me what to do. I'm just gonna bring it to life. What do you mean nada? You mean the one that she already has on, or the one that's on the picture? I can give her like the sort of generic MMORPG battle female clothes if you want. Basically, just make her sleeves longer. I may show you. Basically, let's make her sleeves longer. I'm on the wrong layer. Give me a second. So So this is her arms, right? So the generic battle sort of clothing is that it's just basically like a sort of this sort of sleeved, long sleeved kind of clothing, like here. Maybe a bit tighter on her arms, but that's about it. And then maybe having like a chest plate, so like here, like this, having some sort of straps on to kind of hold them in place. Maybe have the sort of chest plate here ending. Maybe give her like a. I should have probably done this in another layer. Whatever. We are going with this for now. Maybe give her some like armor stuff here, right? And then of course give her some generic just clothing as a whole, like this. This would be like the kind of battle clothing I could imagine for her. As I said, like the lore behind this probably would be that that Justice gave her some battle kit because I don't know, they just become friends or something. I mean, it's kind of easy to get or befriend Azazel, I guess, because she's just sort of this curious angel that just goes along with pretty much anything that you kind of try to drag her into, for the better or the for the worse. Anyway, and then give a sword into her hands. So yeah, just doodling for now, but trying to kind of figure out how the sword would look like. So sorry. If I were to make this sword to this kind of holy sword, like on the second one, the cross and shit. Then maybe put like a. Oh god, I drew into the first sword. God damn it! Give me a second. I don't need this anymore here anyway. I should learn to start new layers when I'm drawing. God damn it. Whatever. Have I got them Zweihander that she's just holding up with one hand because she's that amazing? No, she's gonna probably hold it with two hands anyway. I'm just lazy to redraw her hands right off the bat. I'm gonna draw it, of course, in the proper picture at once, and then maybe have something like kind of like this kind of big end on the end, and this could be where the halo is, maybe. I don't know. How about this? Does this sword look good? Yeah, that would be also the thing that Azazel is just showing off her sword to Justice. I'm glad you're liking this Predator gaming. And then maybe Justice is showing her sword or something. Maybe she had a sword as well. We don't know. She might have. I mean, I know that she's got the he's got the sorry, she's got the gloves from Lucifer, because Lucifer is or Justice is pretty much the only demon that every other demon likes, because she's just that awesome. Um, Lucifer gave her these gloves that she's got on. So I'm guessing these are kind of her weapons. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so how about we try and just start line outing it, and then we might as well change it on the way. But for now, I guess this can work. So yeah, I'm gonna try. I got an idea. I definitely got an idea. Which one would you rather smash? The bros, the Smash Bros. I don't know. I mean, it's a weird question to ask. If you are talking solely for like looks and not personality, I mean, it's kind of hard. Ah, ask me two things and easier instead. I am not really good with these sort of questions. What am I doing? Pum 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 pum. Yes, I need to line art it now. So I asked maybe what? What is maybe? Cerberus playing with a sword while she's holding it. How would she play with it though? I mean, if demons were to touch her sword, I'm assuming they would get really hurt even just by holding it because it's holy and they don't like holy stuff. Um, so maybe it's just this like kind of leaning forward and like admiring it from up close. It's kind of weird because Cerberus is being sort of portrayed as these silly dogs, and apparently it's just one person in three bodies, and they're actually not that silly. They are just more so I don't know, like they're not. I mean, okay, of course they're not smart, but like they are not these just basically dog personas. They're just sort of the meme of it. Anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm weird. Let me try and start just trying to line at it. Also, should probably pull this aside just so I can actually see what I'm doing. What? Oh, I'm rolling a wrong layer, and I have too big of a eraser. That's a bit better. Okay, I still don't have the. Hold up a second. Is she using the? Oh, she is. Okay, so she's using the what's his this brush that I already have, but this is a sketch brush. Does she use the same brush for normal stuff? I mean, yeah, she does. Not she. It's probably a he. He does look to be using this brush. Okay, never mind. We are using a different brush then. I'm using this brush then. Yes, this is the brush that he is using. I should probably just stop saying pronouns. So one. I posted a review like thing to Reddit right after your post. A review? Hello, Plapop. Welcome to the stream. What do you mean a review? A review on what? The game? Or my art? Or what? Gary, are you a simp? I am probably a simp because I don't have a girlfriend and I probably never have one. So I guess I can't really afford not to be a simp. I need to just kind of catch on to all the opportunities that I may ever have. Anyway, we are not here to talk about my sexual and love relationships. We are here to discuss Helltaker and art shit and whatnot. Yes, that is completely what we are doing. Anyway, and it looks like her hair sort of just goes back around. Simp. It's like giving info. What do you mean? Review of normal ending. You mean normal ending of the game? I'm still confused what we're talking about here, Theo. So you reviewed the Helltaker's normal ending. Is that what you are saying? Okay. Well, good on you, I guess. I mean, are you expecting me to read it or something, or why are you saying that? Because right now I am not really in the place to read it. Okay. Also, who is sending me messages? Stop. Oh, it's my fuck. Okay, never mind. um. Okay, so let's try to make her eyes a bit less creepy, and I think to do that I'm actually gonna start. I think I messed up the proportions again. It's probably not something I cannot fix. Just need to be more mindful when I'm drawing her. Why is my pen acting up? It's doing all kind of weird pressure sensitivity settings. Anyway, yeah, like that. So, did you just retract the no? Why you retract the no? And okay, so that's about right, I think, for her face, right? And tell me if something you see is off, by the way, because I'm trying to I try to improve it if I can. I think that's about how her nose goes, sort of. The light is off. What light? I don't see any lights. You mean the halo or what? Hello, Kopek. Welcome. We are getting some new guys in the stream. It looks like. Are you guys here from Reddit? And yes, I think her eyes actually go all the way down to her bottom of the nose, which is it's she's got huge eyes. Jesus Christ. More than half of her face is just her eyes, and it's just it's just so unusual to me because I never draw eyes this big. Oh god. Okay, fine. I'm gonna try and make it more honest to the actual art. I mean, I could try at one point drawing one of the girls in my style, but it would be just so different. I mean, probably the closest that these ever get to my style would be Cerberus's face. No, actually, probably Beelzebub's face would be more close to my style, like how I would draw faces. It's still, two big eyes for me because the eyes for me don't reach from nose to side of the face. It's probably like half of that, or 2/3 of that. You are from Reddit, okay. Welcome to the stream then. Currently we're doing a request that's been done by previous Redditor who is still here, called Theo. Basically we are drawing Azazel with a sword because she's supposedly having a sword fetish or something, based on the art book that we had. Yes, that is a canon thing now, you cannot disprove us. Actually you can, but don't try it. um, I'm here but late. No, you're not really late. I mean, we're still just line arting the thing. And god, so big eyes. Okay, let me try like this way. Okay, so it goes all the way, almost touching her hair this way, and pretty much goes all the way up to her hair, and then goes back down here. If I look correctly, if I see correctly. Do you like the new comic? You mean the one with Azazel being a gamer? Yeah, it's good one, yes. I mean, I kind of expected her to be sort of. I think she's kind of like one of those trope characters that are good at anything they start up. Um, but then again, I cannot confirm. So, you know, I'm wondering if we'll see more comics with her when she's just kind of nailing everything that she does because of her angelic luck, or I don't know, just generic born with abilities or talents. Maybe that's why they sent her down to hell, because she's so adaptive to things. Maybe she went down on to hell on her own accord. Who knows? I did that wrong. Her. That's actually starting from here, here, and here. She's Headtaker's Tuka or Scout. Takua or Scout. What is Takua? I know that Judgment has those, but I think she can took those off though. That's why I drew them with being off. Because I'm assuming that if she had the buttons on literally everywhere she goes, it would be pretty damn inconvenient after a while. especially in the human realm, when you don't need to beat up stuff with buttons everywhere you go. She isn't even using those buttons. She's just using her chains. That's actually not her chains. It's just the Sin Machine's chains. But you know what I mean. We haven't seen her fight, so I guess she would use the buttons in an actual fight, but we haven't seen her use them. So there is that for a food for thought, I guess. Also, I should probably put in some music, shouldn't I? Should I put in just Helltaker music? I guess people would get bored of it quite fast because it's just a bit repetitive after a while. But still, I could put a. I mean, I'll probably get copyrighted if I do so. But I mean, I'm not getting any money anyway, so whatever. YouTube has literally cost me more money than I actually gained from it because I had to buy the a lot of items that I was reviewing for players of Fallout 76, and then YouTube still hasn't, like, they say that they can't send me any money unless I verify my bank account or something, and then I did, but then they need to send a message to, like, not a message, like a letter, like a proper physical letter, and since I'm living in Hungary, they actually can probably send it to me, so I guess I'm screwed. Good. Scout from TF2. I know Scout from TF2. Yes, classic button is actually a multi-tool. Is it now? What is it used for? Other than beating up people? I actually don't know. Should he be? I guess her mouth, whether she's gonna be just smiling, or whether she's gonna actually like have an open mouth, will depend whether she's actually gonna say anything or she's just gonna be like showcasing her sword. Maybe she's gonna say something like, "Hey, Justice, check this out! I brought my sword down from heaven," and then Justice will just be like, "Whoa, that's cool, dude." Yeah, I think she's too mech in comics because she's too easy to draw. Reality can be whatever you want. I mean, I guess if you have enough drugs, then yes. Also, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. I wouldn't know because I never used them, but I heard they are bad. My friend got caught up in them, which is not nice. Anyway, I'm just gonna alter my reality with art because I can draw whatever I want. So I think the line arts that he's using are actually thicker than mine, but God, also my line art is being very messy. How is she making it so that her line art is so much better than mine? I'm using the same brush pretty much. Probably just making it. Probably just need to tone down the pressure sensitivity changes with the brush, but whatever. I think Judgment uses them in duty or something. I mean, I'm still assuming that she can take them off. I mean, even her clothes are just part of her gauntlet. Like, they are made of metal. They are not like her own clothes. I'm pretty sure she's got proper hands like all the other demons. She just has those on as like sort of her duty attire. Anyway, so that's kind of done, I guess, for now. Put the hair up there. A little like kind of like fringes of hair up here is kind of weird, but we'll go with this for now. It's kind of cute, I guess. I recommend your stream on Discord. Thank you, Kopek. Yeah, I'm very thankful for that. Also, I think the Halo does not need line art because it's just, as you can see, it's just pure white. But we can give a line art to this thing. Yes, that is exactly what we're gonna do. Good enough for me? And there we go, ribbons. Yay. Oh boy. there we go. Stopping on to drop your like. Thank you, Aegidius. That's very kind of you. I do enjoy your art, not my cup of tea, but right up my daughter's stylish street. Be good to look at some. Oh, you got a daughter. I hope you and she are doing well. We shall all but not drop off. I don't know if people know that Marina likes turn-based strategies games on not Smash or Animal Crossing. Ah, so your daughter is also here. And double hi to you. What is Helltaker's art style? I mean, this is her art style. This here. This is official like concept art. I'm trying to imitate the art style, but I'm not really good with it. And since I'm doing it in such a high resolution, my line art is probably much thinner than this line art. So I'm actually doing kind of badly with it. But anyway, I'm still going. So there is that. Mm, yep, about there or so. And she's got another hair thread here. And another ribbon on the other side, I guess. This should be somewhere around here, yes. I probably shouldn't just one-on-one copy it, by the way. I should probably try to be more intuitive, but I'm just, for now just trying to even get it right and not mess it up. I do want to try to stay honest to the art style if I can. No, this time she's not here, but she loves anime and super expressions. Super expressions are funny, yes, and probably Azazel's as one of the like most super expressions you can have in this one with her gigantic eyes. The art style is really cool more than Team Fortress 2. I mean, Team Fortress 2 is more just a line art, I think. It's Team Fortress is not really animation; it's more American comish resembling, if you get me. I mean, I did read all the comics, so I know. She loved Pokemon and then just took it away from there and has tons now that she likes to emulate. Okay, so you got emulators, that's also cool. I should probably play Pokemon emulator with Nuzlocke randomization at some point. Probably would do it on YouTube, but I fear that I would be banned for having an emulated Pokemon because that's supposedly illegal. I mean, I do have the game itself, but even then they say that you cannot actually emulate the game, even though it literally doesn't have no harm because I already have the game. So I just don't like streaming it on a Nintendo thingy. Anyway, is it allowed on Twitch? I think. I mean, I did it on Twitch. I did live stream Pokemon. Uh which did we stream again? Um, Emerald, Ultra. What is the Emerald's like remake called? The Ultra Emerald or whatever its name is. I streamed that with randomized Nuzlocke, and I did beat it. I didn't have to restart a single once, thankfully, because I'm actually not that bad at Pokemon if I do say so myself. But yeah, I wanted to do Ultra Sun next, which is supposedly even more fun because in in Emerald you cannot actually randomize all the Pokemons. You can only randomize the ones you find in the wild because the starter Pokemons, for example, actually have a role, like in what TMs or HMs or whatever the hell you get from the main character at the end of the one of the chapters. So if you get the Pokemon and at the beginning that does not have an HM or a TM that the Pokemon should be able to learn, the game kind of crashes on itself, I think. So that's why they don't recommend the setting that you can emulate or randomize starter Pokemon. When you simulate all the old Pokemon Game Boy games, I mind that the characters have unique silhouettes like TF2. Ah, okay, you mean like that. I mean, yeah, they do have unique silhouettes for sure. I mean, that's always a good thing. I like to think that my comic characters also have unique silhouettes because, I don't know. I mean, it's part of their clothes. But then again, I change their clothes, but even then, they are still having unique silhouettes for the most part. Even though I have like 12 main characters in the comic that I'm drawing. If you want, I can show the comic. I probably don't want, but whatever. If you want, I can show the comic once we're done with this thing, these things that we have it here. Would an MP5 stick in TF2? there was an Apple commercial when Team Fortress came out for Apple computers, and they received like earpods and shit. So I guess an probably not 5, but like a 3 or 4 could be somewhat realistic or accepted in a way. Anyway, no, but a minigun, yes. Yes, a minigun, yes. Okay, anyway, what are we doing? We are doing the armor now, because I actually forgot that I actually wanted to do an armor for her. So let's finish up her ribbon, because that's still needed though. R2 ribbon, and there we go. Now the sniper weapon, that is an M14, most mod weapon idea. I mean, you can always mod the models of the weapon on your own HUD. Like it won't gonna show up that way to others, but it's gonna show up that way to you. So my armor idea was this. So I'm probably gonna make it like a 2-plate armor, so that it actually has like a connection at the sides. I mean, that looks more realistic, I guess, than just having it like being able to put on and shit. Sniper with 50 caliber. Okay. So. Yeah, like this. And now I can make it so she's got an armor on. She's got big. All of them have big tits. Who is the only one that doesn't have big tits? I think yeah, Pandemonica is the only one that doesn't have tits. All the others have. I mean, Justice has like kind of. She's got a more tomboy body than all the others, I guess. So that kind of makes sense for her. But for the rest, yeah, Pandemonica has small tits. Other girls have big tits. For their character proportions, at least. I'm gonna try and do this armor in the similar styling as well. That's gonna be like the sort of decisive thing, whether I can make this armor look in style with the Helltaker art style. If you get me. God, so bad at these close things. God. Okay, so something like this, and then maybe do a bit of a breast line on the side, because that would be kind of logical for a art style like this, I think. I deleted too much. Hold up a second, trying to fix it. That looks more like it. I think Warpaint with Chibi Helltaker girls would be really cool. The way she tries to hide her LGBT side, but can't adds a whole new layer. What does LGBT means? I'm not speaking English, so I don't know. My friend told me that cutscene art are anime, but the game is chibi. Yes, the game does have chibi stuff. I mean, we already have a webcomic, which is nice. I think people overvalue anime. I mean, yeah, anime is good, but comics can be just as entertaining as animes, in my opinion. I mean, the thing with anime and with comics is that the comic leaves a lot more to your own imagination, and sometimes in some cases that's much better than if it's actually like fully drawn and nothing is left to for imagination. At least that's my standpoint, because I'm a comic artist myself. But I guess others will have other opinions, because this is totally subjective on my part. Also, Shed51 just subscribed. Hello, welcome, thank you for subscription. Look at TF2. I mean, as I said, if you're gonna stay here long enough, I'm gonna recommend my comic at the end, and I'm gonna showcase a bit of it. Probably even a bit of the what do you call this? Like, not spoiler, but teaser. Yeah, I'm gonna show some teasers from the next chapter that I'm working on right now. Okay, next part of the armor. Let's see. So this is gonna be like kind of tied together. Ah, maybe I can make it so it has like these straps on. How is this? I don't like it. Oh, I think her arm is gonna cover up half of it though. God damn it! I didn't think about that. Um, maybe I can still salvage this. Yeah, I think I have an idea. Don't worry, I think I got something. Uh, um, oh, you're sub 2, okay. If your sub doesn't show up, it's because your subscriptions are set to private. So thank you for subscribing. I still see the numbers, but I can't actually call you out with or like thank you personally for the subscription if you don't say it so. And if it doesn't show, you should be able to see it when it shows up. If it doesn't show up, then it's because your subscriptions are set to private, and then I cannot actually view it. So I just see like the number, but I can't see your name as a subscriber if you get me. Anyway, so let's see. Arm. I think that's about the same, or like the length where her elbow would be, I guess. So let's see, like there, yes, and would she be holding it like this? I mean, she might, because I mean she's showing it to Justice. I think she would be strong enough to hold it with one hand as well. Also, I think I realized what I fucked up with her head, and it's basically it's that her hair is not wide enough. So give me a second. I think I can fix it. So just take this part, cut it off here about or so, and put it back here, and then. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And dot it down there. Yes. A bit back there too. Yeah, that looks more like it. Yeah, there or thereabout. I think that looks more like this here. I think her left side, like, or our, to us, the left side was a bit too flat. So I had to kind of elongate it. I think this looks better now. Anyway, back to the business of this sword. Brickbane time. Discover them after need for more content on manga. What? They are more set in an artist's mind other than studio's mind. Ah, you mean anime and comics? Okay, I see. Yeah, I see now it looks properly in line with the art style. Maybe a bit over here as well, like just make it so that it's actually like curving back a bit on the other side. Yeah, like that. That looks better. Okay, back to the actual armor, which I needed to still finish. Also, her arm is, I think, a bit too narrow. Yeah, I think I made her arm a bit too narrow. This looks a bit better. I think her... God damn it. Okay, move away a bit, Azazel, please. Thank you. You are in the way of your own self, which is not good. um, yeah, basically the arms are very angular as well, so I need to sort of keep it in that theme. And bit of elbow grease there, literally. And yes, it's not angular enough for me. Not for me, it's angular enough. For the art side, it's not angular enough. This is more angular. And make it so that she's got a bit of body clothes or whatever you call this at the end. And there or thereabout, yes. What's your least? I guess that's supposed to be least favorite thing about Helltaker fandom. For me the Weebs. You mean the Weebs, like the anime fanatic idiotics, the ones that cannot contain their love for anime and just uvu and ovo and whatever shit they spam at all the chats, even for Helltaker. Because then, if yes, then yes, I can see why that would be annoying. Yes. For me, I'm not really in the fandom. Like, I do stuff, but like I'm not an active follower. I just follow One Rip and Art on Twitter. Also, I think I messed up because I'm an idiot. I follow that she's got God damn it. She's got gloves, for fuck's sake. Okay, give me a second. I think I'm gonna start doing it from this side now. I don't need to draw the end of the clothes because she's got gloves. Sorry for swearing, I don't mean to. And show reference. They have a Discord server. Okay, that's cool. I should probably post my own stuff there at some point because I desperately need some more exposure. I've been struggling with that for so long, and Helltaker is finally something I can actually enjoy and get myself out there, noticed a bit more. I mean, if I wanna be a sort of renowned artist, I do need some exposure. So call me scummy, but I'm not gonna pretend that I don't care about follower counts and whatnot. I'm just happy that the 5 people that actually watch my art enjoys it. I mean, yes, of course it's important. I still am very grateful for those 5 people that started watching me and then I started off art. But if one doesn't grow, then it kind of just really puts a damp on their mood for art. So I mean, yes, my comic is drawn for passion, and I would have drawn this even if nobody was literally draw. I don't know. That's actually probably not true. If there was even one person reading it, I would probably still draw it. That's more true. Because basically the comic's original idea, I stole this to the other people last stream or the stream beforehand. That the original idea was made with one of my friends who since then passed away. So it's kind of my how do I say this in English? Not testament, not gift. I don't know. There's a word for it that it's kind of my parting project for him, so to speak, because he really had faith in this project, and I wanna do it justice, so to speak. Anyway, I can't stand people that rant themselves over some overrated media. You mean rants, like as if ranting on something? Twitter is really crap. Reddit shows bit of an iceberg too. Um, Twitter is easy to kind of get caught up though. Like Reddit is not good because like you need to get lots and lots of upvotes to actually get noticed. So unless people actually search for your specific stuff, for your specific and in the specific fandom that you are in, you won't gonna get found at all. And that's why you need something like Twitter, where basically if you got some nem tudja tökéletkedni a munkából 3 napra így. Ki munkája van. Sorry, just my mom wanted something. Anyway, what am I saying? Are you not from America? No, I'm from Hungary. How do you know I'm from Hungary, Theo, by the way? Did you read it somewhere? I mean, by the way, there is a Discord in the description of this stream if you want to join. We got lots of... Basically, ours is not a specific fandom Discord. It's just like a Discord for all kinds of different people. I did make it sort of based around my comic, but since then it just expanded out to be like a generic gamer and just hangout community. I'm not good at drawing these sort of stylized hands. I mean, I can draw the hands. I just can't draw it the same way as she does. I think I'm gonna have to go with whatever I got here. Great country besides mine. I'm from Poland. Oh, hello, Polish brother. You said you are from Hungary. Did I say that? Okay. I mean, I don't remember what I even ate for breakfast, so I guess that makes sense. I might have said it. I'm from Hungary. There we go. Alright, cool stuff. By the way, if you want, you can already see the comic in it's called the Soul Matter Updates, like the second channel from the top, I think. If you're going to give it a read. The first chapter has been posted, remade and posted just there, so it's just the perfect post for you to start. If you want to give it a try, but, you know, it's not a composer or anything. I'm just trying to get some readers because there is an avid lack of readers right now. Even though I do say that I spent a lot of effort for that comic, like, you know, just going even back to remake it because of feedback. I think it kind of shows that I do want to make right with my audience, and I do value their feedback and whatnot. Okay, this hand is gonna be probably the longest part I ever do in this, or this part in the art at least. Sort of like this, yes. This works, yes. And also her gloves are sort of like this. And they are kind of sectioned at this side, which is like at the bottom. That's interesting. I definitely did not expect that design. I mean, that's kind of like the you know the fancy gloves for like fashionable guys. So I guess that does make sense for an angel. I'm gonna draw it like this, and that should do it. There we go. How is this? So he's Polish or not? I am not Polish. I am Hungarian. Yes, they are still long sleeves, but the sleeves are gonna end in the gloves, not like the sleeve endings. If you get me. So I think I screwed up the fingers here. God damn it! Give me a second. To make them a bit. There we go. That's better. Alrighty, I think hands are. This hand is pretty much done. And now I can finish the sword and attach the sword to her hand. Also, I totally screwed up the sword's proportions again. Oh, because it's... No. Stop. There we go. I actually probably... Give me a second. I'm actually gonna use a actual sword for reference because I hate being not perfectly symmetric. Sword. Give me a sword, please. That's actually perfect for me. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take that. Let's see. Sword. Yay. So. Align it. About there or thereabout, yes. Make it about the same width. There we go. And that should be about the size that we need. And just make it a bit more transparent so that I actually can see what I'm doing. There we go. Marvelous. Do you know Polish references in Helltaker? I know that the art book featured a food, like for the pancake making, that had like the some Polish food that I probably we also have in Hungary, by the way, because Polish and Hungarian cuisine is really similar. I think in Hungary it's called Teifel or something. Or something of or yogurt, I don't know, something of the sort. Jesus, this sword is big. Okay, Smetana, yes, Smetana. I don't know what it is. I think it's some sort of what is it? Like what sort of food is it? Is it like something cheese based or dairy based, or I guess it's something dairy based, right? Must be. I mean, otherwise it wouldn't probably go well with the pancakes because the pancakes is pretty much dairy based as well. Can I? Probably should behind her gloves, right? It's not gonna be symmetric, and I fear that a lot. Oh god, whatever. Like that or thereabout. Looks like yogurt, but never tasted. But oh, so you know how it looks like, but you haven't given it a try either. Okay. And that's fine. I'm gonna be here all day. I've been here for like what, half an hour, I think. Is it half an hour or 1.5 hour? No, it's 1.5 hour. Okay, that's what I thought. God, I'm slow. Oh god, I need to hurry up a bit. Yeah, I mean, I am vibing, I guess. I never was a fast artist. I always was kind of slow because I always over kind of encouraged being perfect with everything because I kind of try to compensate with my lack of skills with effort, but it usually kind of ends up me taking way too long with everything, which is probably why I'm not getting any commission requests either. Um, okay, so I mean I do take commissions, but it's been a while since I did the last one. I think it was Fallout Sprice the last time I did something. It wasn't even the car sketches that I was usually asked by Grulas. Grulas asked me or bought two car sketches from me for GTA because that's one of my things that I do as well. Okay, so I'm gonna make the line art a bit less wide and let's try and line this up properly, shall we? About there or thereabout, yes, and about there or thereabout here. It's a bit too far off, I think. Make it a bit more inside. There. Looks to be okay, at least from this direction. We have you surrounded, at least from this side. Thank you, Predator Gaming, and I see oh, Gentleman is here. So it's potential gaming, not Fallout 76. That's good to hear because Fallout is boring. Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna be Team Fortress. Do you guys like Team Fortress? That's the question. Because if yes, then I could probably play with the viewers as well. Team Fortress is good. It's always fun to play because it's just so random. And I usually try to play heavy and try to holiday punch everybody and then kill everybody with taunt kills afterwards, or sniper and do the same with the huntsman. Also, I totally screwed up the angle of the sword. As you can see, it's not. God damn it! I knew it. Even this I screw up. Fuck. About there or thereabouts should be good now. And maybe make it so that you have like a inset here. Like that. Cool. I kinda like this sword design, not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of happy about this. It just totally was a random like one of like a random thing I came up with, but now I'm actually totally digging this sword design. And now just make it so that it has the sort of taken out parts, I guess. Kind of like the what I like to call this is the Gloria shell that the angels usually have, and they have one on the sword because it's a holy sword, you know. And like that, yes, that's actually kind of cool. Look at that! Aw, that's nice. I like it. I love Team Fortress 2, Fredo, I mean Scout. I mean Scout, Demoman, and Medic. Medic is probably my main. I mean NG or Scout depending on game. Favorite Team Fortress 2 update? That's a good one. I honestly don't remember. Which was the one that brought in weapon skins? Actually, I'm a total sucker for weapon skins for some reason. Because those are something that you can actually see in game, unlike your cosmetics. uh, oh yeah, I know those Polish references with the names. Yes. How long have you been practicing? Because you're so good at drawing. I am not so good at drawing. I'm barely at passing grade. I've been drawing for about. I've been drawing for a long time. I would be lying if I wasn't drawing it when I even was my young. But the part when I actually consider my drawing career or drawing sort of passion kick off was when I 16. So that was in what 2014 maybe. So it's about 6 years ago. I guess that's what I would call the sort of start when I actually started to think about art as something I would do in the long term, as you know, like even probably a job or something. It's bit not wide enough for my likes, for my tastes. Um, there. Okay, this is a bit better. think the handguard was a bit too narrow for how big the sword is. Also, this wasn't circular, as you can see, so I'm glad that I actually could manage to fix that. I hate things that are not symmetrical. Okay, gunmetal, yes, that's the one. I actually dropped the CS2 when I was busy with high school entering exam, but with the death of Rixme and even Ground Community, I joined back. I mean, I never really dropped it. Team Fortress 2 is one of those games that you can just play whenever you want to. Like, you don't need to, log on daily. You don't need to grind stuff. You are just pretty much there and just having fun. Like, this is what I miss in a lot of those lot of the kind of current day games, when they cannot really make a proper experience without having to put into grind and something. Team Fortress 2 can just go around all that and just be there for the fun of it. And that's why I like so much about it, and that's why I still play it. Many people have different reasons why they like Team Fortress 2. I have multiple reasons, but this is probably one of the biggest ones. Also because it's goddamn funny. It's just so random. Good old Team Fortress or whatever engine it is, Steam engine, Half-Life engine, never fails to deliver on some wacky nonsense. Also, the ragdolls are amazing as well. At least at least a few times during every single match, I got plenty of amazing ragdolls. Okay, so I think I'm done with with her right side now. Well, her left side, our right side. So let's see how it looks without anything. Yeah, that's all right. I'm actually pretty happy about this. Proportions look alright. Yeah, pretty much everything is alright. Maybe her hand could be a bit bigger, but I don't know. I think her overall arm could be... No, I think it's alright. I think it's gonna be fine. Do you think Judgment will have feelings for Azazel too? I mean, Judgment was confirmed to be like the kindest demon, so now that she no longer is forced to be like this kind of mean demon because of her job, I think she will open up more during the webcomics. I mean, the artist himself, Van Riepen, said that she is her favorite. Sorry, she is his favorite one. So I'm really hoping that we'll see more of her, because I think we didn't get enough with her. I mean, we know that she's sort of a tomboy tsundere sort of character, because she just acts tough when she's not as much. So, but yeah, she's my favorite character, so I wanna see more of her. Okay, let's get back to the armor, I guess. We're gonna be here all day, but whatever. Probably not gonna draw justice, not justice, yeah, justice this occasion if I go this slow, but even if I can get a good looking Azazel out of this, I'm gonna be happy. God. I actually was playing Isaac, the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and there is a character called Azazel in it as well. It's kind of interesting. I think she's the character that has like -1 health as the start off. So basically, like even if you touch her once, you die. Or if she gets touched one, you die. It's interesting. It definitely gives a bit more challenge to the game, of course. War Thunder and CS:GO for specific music. Don't forget OST. Oh, the Team Fortress music is so good. God, like it's just like it's such a good mixture of theatric and like just like beautiful and classical music and like game music. I just couldn't have come up with a better mix of the sort of design for it. And I'm so sad that they haven't made the music since then. Like the creators of the music is like 50 or 40 years old at this point. Some of them have even died, maybe, I don't know. But the music is just so on spot. Like, oh god, it's just such a masterpiece. Rocket Waltz, yeah, Rocket Waltz is amazing as well. I don't know which is my favorite Team Fortress 2 music. I don't know if I actually have a favorite one. I think the Scottish whatever, like the moment theme pretty much is one of my favorite as well. Probably because I have been studying in Scotland for 3 years in uni. I just came home last year. Okay, I like the armor platings. I am happy about the armor platings. Let's see if I can add some more detail without screwing up the art style entirely. How is this? Screwing up the art style, don't I? God damn it. Oh, I'm an idiot. It cannot. God damn it. It cannot have this on because it's not a full on. Helltaker is a dope OST too. Yeah, Helltaker is a good OST as well. God damn it. Ah, I missed. Just. Oh, there we go. Did not miss this time. I'm actually getting good at aiming with like pen strokes. I feel like. Sorry, I can't stay here. I have to go. See ya. All right, see ya, gentlemen. That's fine. I guess most people have things to do, unlike me, where I have the flipping whole night just throwing as hell. There or thereabouts, yes. And now the other side. Should probably put on some music. Actually, I think the Team Fortress 2 music is not copyrighted, which is super good. So how about we listen to some of the Team Fortress 2 music? Is anybody objecting to that? Oh, so good. I think my favorite instrument is saxophone. You like jazz? No. And probably the piano. Those two can pretty much carry an entire song. At least in my eyes. You can play pretty much anything on a piano, and the saxophone is probably one of the most characteristic sounding in any band or music. Welcome back, Kopek. We are listening to Team Fortress 2 music because we can. Okay, I think I'm gonna now draw her leggings. I kinda am digging the style so far. What do you guys think? I think it kind of fits the style as well. So this probably could use a bit more edging. What if the MG42 Forest 2 would be cool? What guy would use it? Would it be heavy and she would have like better movement speed with it because he would be holding it differently? We're still waiting on the heavy update, so we might as well, you know. Vested and Bloods is also good, yes. That's Scout theme, if I remember correctly. As the name suggests as well, of course. Do you think we need a sniper mobility weapons? I think if a sniper were to get any more like different playstyle weapons, it would be a sneaky one. So say something that maybe gets him like instant 3-time multiplier if you can shoot someone in the back. So you would actually like need to move with sniper instead of trying to camp on your opposite lines, and then having like a kind of a stealth way of sniper, and maybe have the weapon silence like the Hitman's Hitmaker. The Hitman's Hitmaker would have been much better if it had something like that when it deals like less damage front, like when people look at you, but it deals more damage when they look in the other direction. Like they already have the mechanics working for like Spy's knife, so they might as well put it on for sniper's weapon. Would be interesting, I think. Imagine he would have still Helltaker head. Yeah. Did somebody already make an SFM of Helltaker? That's impressive to me. Oh, I forgot her leggings. Give me a second. God. I need to draw this properly. So, her pants. I like this. Good. Got like these edges on her shoes, I guess. God, I hate tiny details. Oh, it's just a poster, okay. Can you send it to me on the Discord if you are in our Discord? Everybody give a salute to Rick May. He's actually would probably play on his funeral, and it would still fit. This would totally fit as a funeral music for him. I mean, he lived a long life, like, 80 years is not nothing, but it's still sad to see him go. And actually, it's more, what impresses me more is that, did he actually do the voice of Soldier at the age of, what, 67? If she was 80 when he died in 2020? Because that's impressive, like, there is so much energy in Soldier's voice. And like 67-year-old man, it's not a young person, so, and he was also kind of like, well, I'm not gonna say fat, but he was not slim, let's just say that, which gonna kind of puts even more of a strain on him as like a I mean, probably not voice actor, because voice boxes actually benefit from bigger like mass or body, but it's still impressive to be able to voice a soldier-like character at the age of 67. I saw a Justice as sniper fan art, yes, but she's blind. Skill always beats luck. I think Justice having a Huntsman would be like hilarious, because at least they would just describe Luxman. Yeah, Rick May seemed like the wholesome person. I never saw him any of the roles because, I'm not... I wasn't really familiar with his works other than Team Fortress, but he based on the videos I saw of him, he looked to be like a wholesome man. I wish to be a loved and wholesome man like he was during my life. definitely a good life, good way to live a life. Okay, I think I'm getting done. I think her legs are a bit too thick though. Is it just me, or are her legs a bit too thick? Yes, I think they're a bit too thick because I forgot to kind of cut them off here. Give me a second, I can remedy that. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut off her legs. This is the speeding bullet, so there you go. Zdrada, Spy, Cerberus, Scout, Healthy, Curse, Heavy, Pandemonica, Magic. I wanna see those arts. Can somebody send it to me on Discord if you are in our Discord? The link is in the description, by the way, if you wanna join our Discord. Just feel free to ping me or DM me. I don't mind DMs or pings. That actually sounds really funny. Okay, I think this is better now. Yeah, I think her leg is better now. So that's the other leg. Did anybody see that Krekov? I think that's how you say his name's art on Helltaker. He does loot stuff. So, but I was seeing some of his non-loot stuff for Helltaker. It was pretty good. The art style actually confused me to be like the original art style, but then I realized, of course, that the original artist would never do something like this with their characters. So I got, kind of woken up pretty quickly. But it did impress me how close the art style was to the original one. I did a link. Thank you very much. I'm gonna check it out after the stream. I don't wanna hold up the stream by me reading this stuff live. Yeah, he's someone Veronica Injustice also. I'm kind of sad for Helltaker that he has to have his fingers broken all the time by Pandemonica. He deserves better. I mean, he's trying at least. The Spy music is a masterpiece indeed. All of the musics here in Team Fortress are masterpieces on their own, I guess. Okay, I think that leg is done as well. Actually, probably should make it angle a bit more forwards. The French music. Anybody who is from France can confirm that this is 100% what they listen while they eat baguettes and drink wine. Oh god. Stereotypes. French stereotypes are amazing, yes. I mean, they are demon and demon. Oh yeah, Lucifer likes to stab him as well. Spice Beelzebub. It's interesting of a pair up for sure. Does Von Rippen ever retweet arts? I don't think he does, because he receives way too much fan arts nowadays. I wanna tweet this at him with the text saying that I wanna apply as the official battle clothing creator for Helltaker spin-off webcomic. This is a joke, of course, but it would be hilarious to see his reaction. Like, what the hell are my girls doing in these battle get-ups? Am I doing a new mobile game with a new gacha game or something? Oh, this is one of my favorite songs as well. How's it going? I think it's going alright. How was your day, Gary? It was okay, thank you very much. I mean, at least I managed to get the comic page done, which is nice. Well, not the whole page, but like the line art and flat coloring. The red spy is in the base. Red spy in the base? What? Okay, we're almost done. We just need one more arm and we are pretty much set. At least for the line art. How was your day, Kick? Did you repair some more motorcycles? Is the shop going alright? Oh god. This is not how I wanted this to do. Wait, what did this done? God damn it. Go back. Okay, question guys. Should she have her arm as it's sketched here? Or should he have it in a pose like this behind her back? Or maybe some other pose. She looks cute holding a sword that's almost as big as her. Yes, Azazel is looking cute in every single situation, no matter what. Ah, that's nice, Kick. I'm glad that you were getting some rest as well. Okay, you say the sketched one? Okay, so the sketched one. Okay. Alright, so that people can't say that I'm lazy at drawing hands, because I actually don't mind drawing hands as much, as long as I... Well, as long as I don't screw them up, of course, because if I screw it up, then I immediately lose motivation to draw them. Now that's the... hold up a second. So they do have this... Yeah, okay, so... Have this thing. Yeah, this is the Scottish thingy, Devilman's theme. This is pretty good as well. Beta Stuffe? What is Beta Stuffe? I mean, beta released art? I mean, congrats to you, Kik. You have to start somewhere, you know, so... At least you didn't give up, and that's admirable. Inforest is not an easy game to start off with, but once you get the hang of it, it's gonna be really fun. Inforest was one of the worst learning curves ever, probably. That's why it's hard to attract new players, I think. Thankfully the Vecchi art style and shit is making up for it, but overall it's just very hard for new players to get into it, in my opinion. What makes me a good demo man? I can't actually make his voice. Was this anything close to his? I don't know if it was. I'm not good with judging my own voice. What makes me a good demo man? If I were a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing it with you now, would I? Oh, this is also a very good song. Yes, all of them are very good. Let's do it! I will love more Helltaker betas. I already had that one. What do you want more from a harem? What is that question? I don't understand the question. What more do I want from a harem, you mean? Boom. 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 Okay, so House of Friends. I mean, we don't have a confirmation whether Helltaker actually does have sex with the girls or not. So I guess it depends on that partly. If he does, then well, it is kind of a harem, I guess, but if he doesn't, then yeah, it's more just a family. He does look like a daddy figure, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just treats them as sort of family. Boom, 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 boom. I think we are pretty much done, except her halo, but that comes after coloring because it doesn't have a line art. So let's see what we got. Here we go. A battle ready. Actually, I forgot something. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, so now it's done. How do you like it, guys? thank you. Now I just need to color it. That's gonna be much easier though. Hello Dario Piovani, welcome to the stream. Hey Luke buddy, I'm a janitor of hell. That means I've solved problems. No, actually I don't solve problems, but let's say I solve problems. Not problems that are beauty, I solve gamer problems. We just drew Azazel in a battle call thing because she apparently have a sword fetish. May or may not have a sword fetish. So let's start building her up, shall we? I need her skin color as a base. Wait, what? Why did the sword not get... Ah, because there is a goddamn hole at the end, that's why. Fuck. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. Okay, hello Burner. Short memory Gary. I'm an idiot, sorry, yes. Why aren't you called Burner here? I think I didn't score. It's already. This is the base. Now this is what we start off with. I do not have skin shading color, so I'm gonna have to make one up, I guess. Let's see. Usually the way I make up shading colors. Oh wow, her color is really red. I guess this will be her shading. Actually, no. Hold up. I have an idea. I actually have just what I need. I need a fine. Okay, I'm not gonna shade it just now. I'm gonna do the colors first. What is this Android you have? What Android? Ah, you were asking from him. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. Also, I think I should make her armor a bit more unique. Did you get me? Like... What if I did this to her armor? Get the fuck. Get a straight line. Ah. Damn it. Okay. Need to change tactics. It looks like. Fucked up, but I can still fix it in a second. This. I like myself some detail on the armor. Her growth has some details, so we might as well put some detail on the armor as well. Right? Let's see. Look like a crusader in this getup, but whatever. Xiaomi didn't brought all systems up with ads and better. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we need a cross on her chest. see that she's doing stuff in God's name. I'm not good with perspectives though and bent surfaces, so it's gonna take me a while until I nail this properly. Give me a second. God. Somehow I can imitate the cat from Team Fortress 2. I guess I can do something. Okay, so she can be medic now. Officially. They can probably get chubby, yes. Their bodies are not perfect. They are immortal, but they're not perfect. Okay, so now we can get back to shading thing, I guess. Medic! Wonder if the cat is dead. Pyro is pretty good, especially for beginner characters. So it's easy to get used to. Wait, I'm an idiot. I did not need to do this line here. Wait, I'm an idiot. No, I could have done that there. Yes. It's just gonna be like her belt is outside of the armor now, which is fine, I guess. We can get at least a bit more detail this way. Anything about her is white. She kind of gets boring after a while, but they should have just like colored everything white and then move it from there. Would make it much more easier. Only her like, you know, body parts should be left purple, which is her head basically, and that's it. That's how Azazel works, I guess. There we go. The armor is not gonna be white, don't worry. I do need some white on her eyes though, and her teeth. And I think her ribbon is also white, yes. So just get those out there. This is also part of the ribbon, and this is also part of the ribbon. She's got a lot of white on her, yes. Second layer is gonna be the yellows, so let's see what we can make yellow. Even her talisman is white? For fuck's sake. Okay, wait a second. Okay, now back to yellow. So what I wanna make yellow is her cross here. Yes. Oh, actually, she has spots on the gloves that are this. Okay, give me a second. I fucked up again because I do. More often than not, should I know. need some supports here. Give me a second. They're not needed. There you go. Pyro is looking. Eddie, what do you do for a living? How life over there? I have just gotten out of uni like a year ago. So far I've been trying to live off of freelancing, but I'm trying to get myself a job as a 3D modeling artist because I did do that in school. I'm taking commissions and what matters, like, you know, sort of my money, but it definitely doesn't bring enough, so I need to find myself a job, which is fine. I also do YouTube and my comic, but that's free, so that doesn't really count, I guess. My comic is my passion, so I don't want to monetize that. I think if someone starts monetizing something that they do with passion, then it becomes more of a chore than a passion, which I don't want my comic to be. I want my comic to be my passion, and I want it to do it for years to come. And I think if you ask anybody who's actually read it, he's gonna say that the passion does show in the comic because, yeah, I don't half-ass it. Instead of the comic, but with healthy inclusive. I don't know, does that answer your question, Theo? Theo, sorry, not Theo. So... Hiding or anonymously, yes, doesn't matter pronounced to it. I'm happy you don't add extensions to it. Extensions? I think extensions, that isn't what you are trying. I think you mean exemptions or something along those lines. Okay, the small triangle is probably still white. What small triangle? This one is this triangle, so it's like on purpose white. Oh, I think I did not realize what I was missing. I was missing one of her goddamn haircut. There we go. What? That's not what I want. There it is. Much better. Actually, not much better. I screwed up. Like I usually do. Fuck. Give me a second. Stream it down. There you go. Fixed it. What's small triangle in the air? This one is her hair. This one... no, sorry, no, this one is not her hair. This one isn't her hair either. There are no other triangles that I see. I am bulletproof. 6 kills is not too bad to kick for a match like that. Greyman. Am I Greyman now? is that what's happening? Also, I'm gonna start... I think I'm gonna use her eye color. Why didn't I think of that? I should use her eye color. Stop. Stop. No, there we go. So, I need to use her eye color as... Would that work as like the armor color? No, but it would probably work as the colors like this. Yes. Okay, let's do that. And also probably the sword. No, but the inside of the sword, yes. Probably the inside of her. Oh, that looks really good. I really like that. Oh, okay, let's go with that. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, look at that. That actually looks really good. I'm really happy about that. Oh, I'm getting hyped now. Okay, let's go. One more thing, the metal parts. That's too dark. Still too dark a bit. That looks about right. Yeah, I mean, this is as much white as it will get, so don't worry. I also forgot this part. Actually, no, I did not. This is supposed to be white. There is no, like, connecting layer there. Okay, what do you mean you are weird? I don't think you are weird, unless you want me to think that you are weird. Okay, now what I need now is... Why do I keep... Fuck, just keep it straight, thank you. Make it so that everything is grey. Cool. Put this above, please, so that I can still see. What the fuck did I just grab? That's not what I wanted. This is what I want, yes. And then put a layer up here. Ah, I think I know what I screwed up. Oh, okay, I think I forgot some important detail. Never mind, I'm still fixing stuff, it looks like. Her eyes are actually, like, kind of, you know, pulled out. So it's like actually thicker on the other parts. That looks a bit better, I guess. Okay, cool. Oh, is he now? Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. Thank you for thinking that I'm a cool guy. I like to be thought as a good guy. I aim to be one, but it doesn't always come through right, I guess. So it's good when it does. Vaniper is a good man of culture. I like Polish guys are really good dudes. I am really... I never had a Polish guy that I hated. So that's a good thing. I mean, I guess they kind of bias towards Hungarians because we are brothers technically, but you know, still doesn't change the fact that I can think of them as cool dudes. Worst part. I'm actually gonna probably do this because I'm so bad at this. Okay, it's fucked up. Never mind. Copy just the general shape of it. Just the general shape. This is the MVM. Oh yeah, the MVM update was probably my favorite update now that I think about it, because MVM is amazing. It's a shame that they didn't follow up on expanding it more later on. I wanna do a stream once where we just tackle a MVM match with like stream guys from the stream. That would be kind of fun. Okay, like there. You guys are really blessed about use us, but kinda reject my nationality, so no problem here. You mean you're Turkish? I mean, I don't really have a biased thing about you. I only have positive biases and I don't have negative ones. So even like Polish people who are supposedly like one of our most hated neighbors are actually sort of chill when I ever thought about them. So I actually don't have anything against them. Same with Turkish people. Like, sure, you might have invaded us like what 500 years ago, but like, who the fuck cares about that now? It's not like you are ravaging barbarians now or anything. I hate that when people kind of hold up grudges for long times like this. I'm from the first country to obey communism. Ravaging barbarians. Yes. Fuck. It's so hard to trim it down just right. Okay, there we go. It should be about right. Now just trim it down over here a bit. It's good enough. Fuck, one of the sides is bigger than the other. Oh, I hate that. That cannot stay. Okay, that's more symmetrical. But one times per bullshit. How to put an HK into Turks and longer the East against China war on time symmetries. Alright, I think we're getting somewhere at least. Now I need the halo on her sword. There is no way in hell I'm okay, fuck me, no. I'm just reusing these. Fuck that. Yep, there we go. That's perfect for me. I'm glad that you are a newborn player for Team Fortress 2 Kick. We should probably play again together sometime. And then hit Turk side. Alrighty, I think we're pretty much done. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I still need fucking shading. Of course, shading. That's why it was looking so flat. So, my shading technique is the following. I am gonna grab a purplish color, like this. Bring it down like about here, and now wherever I pull my pen on, it's gonna give it like a different shade color. See? It's very different shade than this one. Nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yes. Sword without the halo. I mean, you guys think that I should remove the halo from the sword? I mean, I can if you wanted. I think the sword just kind of looks a bit bland without it. You can also probably move the halo up if that's better, like here. Does it look better here? Which games are you gonna stream later? We're gonna leave for a while. Probably Team Fortress. I don't actually know. It depends what we have time for. Is the halo better up here? can always replace it. Replacing it is not hard. But now I need to do the shading. And it's not easy because I have no idea how to shade this in this style. I'm probably gonna mess up the style now because of the shading, but whatever. I'm gonna try my best. Later burner. What comic? Did One Rip Pen release a new comic or something? I mean, I saw the one 2 hours ago, but that's kind of old news now. Are you talking about the one that's released with the angel being a gamer? Yeah, okay, so that's like the comic I already saw, okay. So there was like another one. I was like, if there was another one, like One Rip Pen would be really fast at picking or pushing out new comics. I actually have an idea of how we're gonna finish this without Justice. Maybe weird to ask, but do you like Lego? I actually do like Lego, yes. I think Lego is very creative, and if I'll have kids, which I plan to have, I'm gonna definitely encourage them to play with that instead of stupid mobile games and whatnot, because those are just the worst. You'll probably find this extremely cool in the Crusade times. I forgot the proper English word for it. The Crusades, yes. What do you mean? You mean like there's specific words for Crusade times? Lego is good. Wondering if I'm the oldest here. Probably not if somebody already has kids. I'm 23. Just turned 23 like 2 months ago. But I look 17, so I look 17 and I feel 19, so I'm a weird combination. I'm like in between where I look to be and where I should be, technically. Gardenscapes. Hello, welcome. I had more than 2 or 3 keys Lego set crammed together and my mother gave them away. Aww. Middle Ages. Middle Ages. Okay, yeah, that might be the one you're looking for, yes. I just thought about it that this stream is actually not turned out what I wanted it to be. I mean, I wanted to do some Helltaker art, but I didn't expect myself to be so slow. It's originally be a request stream so that people can request multiple things, like smaller stuff that I don't actually, you know, fully kind of render, just kind of doodle them as like a kind of a sketch phase, like I did with the Ren one. It's maybe not with that, of course. Now we went into just a full-on Azazel drawing stream, which is, well, not bad, but this is what I plan to do. Whatever. Hopefully you guys still enjoy. Maybe next time I can do a proper drawing request stream. You are satisfied. I had one of their movies and I swear about their 1,000 eyes. Sniper is a good character. All of the characters in Team Fortress is good. I can't really say like a bad character in Team Fortress. That game just had so much love put into it when it was being made. It's a shame that it's gotten less and less attention because of the stupid higher-ups in the 12. Oh, we don't need to give more love to this game. It's already making enough money for us without me doing anything to it. It's like, man, really, it's just such a bad attitude to have to a game that you have. Why are you wasting its potential? You still need a heavy update. Oh yeah, the 2002 sets were one of the best ones, I agree. Okay. Targeting there, boys. Almost there. I think Legos in school is like a really good idea. I think it's a great way to sort of encourage creative thinking. You get what I mean? that. Good. Just continue to get toilet paper, that's sad. The sniper saxophone, by the way, is all taken out from this song, if you didn't know. Oh, saxophone! I wanted to play saxophone, but I started learning the guitar, and now that I started learning that, my parents wouldn't let me learn saxophone. Maybe once I move out, I'll try to learn it. Alright, I think we're pretty much done, guys. I might do some lightning effect on the shield, but other than that, what do you think? I think we did alright. I'm happy. So that's one lining there. Maybe the other one here. Like that. And one could be on the sword, potentially. Yeah, about that. Alright, so what do you guys think? Was it better without the... It might have been better without the lightning effects, I don't know. You guys can decide. Lightning on the legs. You might be right. I mean, here I assume. It is better. Is it better now, Kopek? Or which part did you think was artificial? Okay, and now give me a... looks official. Thank you. That means I nailed the style. Okay, before we go, however, or before we do anything else, I want to make this proper art piece by doing a bit of trickery. Give me a second. Hello, the Lord. Since I have the art book, does the art book contain the room design? It should, right? All the backgrounds should be here, right? Yeah, it is totally here. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna grab this. Look at that. can probably actually... Fuck. And it might need to be big brain here. See, that's the thing, like most characters aren't drawn like full body, right? So the backgrounds are made so that they would be like waist up. So now I cannot use the background at its current width without having to chop off basically half of Azazel, which wouldn't be good, right? So what I'm thinking now is either to magnify the background, which would look weird, or okay, hold up. Let's start about here. That's what I wanted. This is what I wanted, yes. Okay, so this is how it would look like at best. Right? So I guess this works sort of. I'll probably upload the full version on my Patreon, or just put the full version out as a whole, like a separate picture. But for this memery, I need actually the names. Do the names have like does the game have the names? Oh, we have Azazel dancing. That's kind of cute. Okay. Dialogues. That's one. Hero sprites are a different one. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. Don't worry. Probably just gonna do probably gonna do like separate versions, and then one of them's gonna be like the sort of official version with all the theming and whatnot, and then the other one's gonna be like the kind of non-cropped version. I somehow need to get the name of it from somewhere else. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I have it here. Okay, don't worry, I have it. Okay, got it. Copy. Here? It's gonna be a bit cropped, but should be about the correct size with this. Azazel is B, I think, because she's just curious about everything, and that's why. Why is this blue background instead of black? Why is it? Fine. Okay, fine, I guess. Deleting it, now it's black. Cool. All this stuff. poke out. Actually, no. Whatever. I'm moving this for now. I think the font type that they use is not Times New Roman, but what's the name of the script type? Not Tino type, I think that was the one they use. Yeah, I think this is the font type that they use for this. Don't put me on this, but I think this is the one. Sorry, I'm gonna try and get the music less loud. There we go, less loud. Okay, so. I don't know, I don't think I need this last line. I think 2 lines are enough. Maybe just a bit too big of a text. Let's see. How big should it be? I think about 100 should be enough. Greyman. Get it properly. Sorry, is it better now? Okay, good. How is this as a text? Is it this? Is this good? I think it's kind of fun. Also, I need to trim the. I need to trim because I see. Yeah, I see issues here. Give me a second. If you guys got any other text ideas, by the way, I'm all ears because I don't claim myself to be really funny. So yeah. I also forgot the kind of bottom thingy that I usually put there. Hold up a second, I need to look that up. Pom 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 pom. There you go. So Judgment Art, yes. Where is the thing? There it is. I need this thing. just to be perfect, you know. Oh, that's not what I wanted, game. Please put it there, thank you. Also a bit bigger. Also, I probably need to crisp it up because it's too blurry now. There we go. Can you make one demon in BMV and 3 GT3? What? What do you mean make one demon in BMV? What do you mean? I have no idea what that means, sorry. Any of you guys wanna add me on Steam, by the way? If you wanna play on Team Fortress, that is. God damn it. You know what, I'm just... Why am I even trying this? I can just fucking Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V the opposite side. There we go, much easier. Okay, cool, done. How do you play Stalker 2? I play Anomaly, yes. Because the original Stalker is a bit too... how do I say? It's not that I'm not saying it's boring, but I played it so many times, the original Stalker game, that I needed something new, so I decided to play Anomaly. I'm gonna accept your request, Carl, in a bit. Yeah, Anomaly is really good. It's hard, but I like it a lot. So many good weapons, armor, and all that shit, and the way you can choose your faction is really good as well. Okay, so you guys, what do you think? Final word on this? I actually wanna do one more thing because I think I fucked up here and there. What I'm gonna do is take this, right? Put this here. Select. That's what I wanted. Select. Expand. About 3, yes, that should be alright. Now we should have a proper, like, thick line art, which would be nice, yes. But at the same time, select shrink. Let's say 2, yes, 2 should be fine. Switch it off and also delete this. Then we have less noise. Oh, look at that. Much better line arts right there. Oh, fuck. I actually cut off the sword at some point. What? I think I cut off the sword. Yes, I got off the sword. Okay, never mind. I need to still put back the sword. There we go. You guys like it then. Thank you. Hopefully it was worth it. Okay, before we go though, so yeah, the thing that's extra line art bits is actually needed to get the styling right. So I need the fuck. This thing, yeah, okay, cool. So I think I fucked up over here a bit too. Yes, okay, give me a second. I wanna fix this before I move forward. Move on. Just put a bit here. Cut off that one there. Put some here. Okay, cool, now it's clean. Nice, okay, clean line art. Okay, actually looks really good. Okay, so I'm gonna post like the separate one without any effects and whatnot, and I'm gonna post the one with the proper effects and shit. Like this. What's your friend code, Gary? If you got me on Discord, you can add me from there directly. Do you like Star Wars? I like Star Wars that is not the latest 3 episodes because those are a mistake onto God. and this Disney is really literally just caring about money and nothing else. Pretty much just ruining the series. Thank God the animated series was pretty good. I have to say that the animated series was really good. It's probably one of the best quality Star Wars animated series ever done. The last trilogy is trash, yes. Okay. So hold up. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I did. Give me a second. I knew I screwed up something. I knew it was too good to be true. I fucked up the line art thing on Gloria. The Gloria does not need the line art. Well, of course, it would select it because it's same. There we go. Fixed it. Now it's better. Okay. So before we move anything further, 2003 Clone Wars was Dayton inspiration. But I don't know how if we stay up. Okay, well we are about done kicker offs with this one. So now I'm gonna just kind of, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna plug myself in here. And also I'm gonna need to save this before we crash. I actually Hero Studio never crashed on me yet, so I don't actually feel that, but still. Azazel Knight. I'm gonna name it Azazel Knight. So basically what I want to show you guys is my comic, because you guys were asking, well, no, okay, you might have been asking, but mainly I was just trying to promote it. Basically, if you join my Discord, which is down in the description of the stream, you can find it there in the main channels, but okay, you were asking, cool. But basically, I'm gonna quickly open up the pages. So it's kind of like the 3 pages that should probably get you interested if you decide or if you're interested in this sort of thing. So I'm gonna try and explain a bit over what you can see here. These characters do not really matter. I'm just trying to kind of showcase the world itself. So this world is kind of driven by crystals because they give you energy, but sorry, not energy, abilities. But the energy that you need to create those abilities is your soul, because in this world the soul acts as a form of energy. And think of crystals as sort of converters. So they take the soul energy and they make it into a sort of technique. Like this guy here can make a flower out of his finger because he's got a crystal that can let him or allows him to manipulate flora. Flora is one of the 12 types of crystals that you can have. We've got fire, wind, but not wind, sorry, air, earth, which dial is water? Yes, water. So like the 4 main elements, so to speak. But there is also metal, lightning, fauna, flora. So that's 8. Yin and yang, which is 10, and then 11 is raw energy, which is sort of like the category in which they sort of shoehorn everything that's not really categorizable or anything else, and body manipulation. So these are the 12 main elements that they can have. Within these, they can have like very limited ones. So for example, maybe you have a metal crystal, but within that you are limited to, for example, I don't know, making chains, for example. One of the characters in the series actually can only make chains, and that's his ability, that he can create chains from his body. I have a friend that does these kind of things too. Stone and ice. Ice is part of water, and the stone is part of earth. So those are not separate elements. So yeah, you can see here that not everybody has these abilities, because there are 3 cases. Either you are born with an ability, and which means you are born with a crystal, and you of course have the affinity for it, because otherwise you would die if you didn't have the affinity for it. Or you aren't born with a crystal, but you are born with an affinity for a crystal, so you can fuse a crystal into your body once you are alive. Well, at any time in your life, and then you can also obtain that ability. Or you have neither of those, so don't have any affinities or crystals, and that way you are kind of locked away from having any abilities at all. And this girl is like that. That's why she says that she won't have any, cool abilities and whatnot. And the guy kind of, pities her for that, because that's kind of like the worst or the lesser interesting half of the society, so to speak. These are the normal people, sort of. And even the non-normal people who actually have abilities aren't anything spectacular. Like this guy can only make flowers from his finger and that's it. Anyway, and as you can see, something is going on, and this is not played on Earth, by the way. So this is played in an entirely different planet, as you will see. But the sort of way they calculate time is the same. So they have months, they have days, they have years, they have hours, so to speak. But they are not at 2000 and something, but they are at the year of 337 because that's the amount of time or years that have passed since the peace treaty was made. And the peace treaty is going to be important later on, but not now. So yeah, these are the guys that do this, and then of course hear Bionicle no. Then we hear that terrorism just happened because the sages are sort of like the most important people in this comic, right? So imagine having four perfect people that not only are perfect, and that's why everybody kind of leaves the governing of the world to them, but together as a four, they can also predict future, because one of them sees the future's like the future event itself. The second guy sees where the event will take place. The third guy sees when the event will take place, and the fourth guy sees whom or what is gonna trigger that event. Het dead? What het? You mean chat? I don't know. There are a few viewers went away. Anyway, I don't want to really say anything more because I think this should be enough at least to sort of get you interested. If you're wondering what the sort of main storyline or plotline of this story is, you hear the news about this terrorism. The guy who killed one of these sages that I just talked about, the guys who can actually see the future. This is this guy who heard the news. As you can see, he's not too happy about it because while everybody is mourning, so like sad about the sage's death, this guy is the only one from the entire planet who is actually sad about the terrorist's death because that was his brother. And yes, as you can see, this is the guy who was supposedly the terrorist who killed one of the sages. And you actually meet him in the first episode. So the first episode is nine pages long. This is only the 3 pages from that 9 episodes. And basically the main plot of this story is that this guy is gonna try and find out what happened to his brother. And it kind of looks simple and a simple motivation, but it's gonna get interesting, so to speak, because everything kind of looks different than what it is. And I need just to say that future telling and predictions do come in play as well. But yeah, I don't want to say anything more. Again, join our Discord. Is love canon? You mean other like love, like romances in the comic, or what do you mean? What do you mean love is canon? I'm gonna wait for that answer. The chat needs to catch up. I try really hard to do justice, to make the quality right. You're gonna probably sometimes see some sort of, I guess, lazier pages like this one, for example, when I don't really make many backgrounds and whatnot. But overall, I try to make the quality right. So again, the way you can find it is either go to Webtoons or Tapas. These are the two biggest webcomic pages, and search for Soul Matter. So it's written as Soul Matter, like 2 words. The Bionicle love is not canon. Love is canon here because there are love stories here for sure. There's going to be romances and whatnot. It's not just about fighting and adventuring. It's going to be like a lot of thing in one. Or easier way to find the comic is that join my Discord, which is down in the description of the stream, and then in the second channel in my Discord channel, it's gonna be the first episode's link on both sides, so you can find it there easily. So yeah, there is that. Again, if I only have one one thing I ask you, of course, one thing I already asked is to give it a read if you don't mind the time. But the one thing I want to ask is that if you give it a read, I would love to hear what you guys think, because what I do is that I take in feedback from people who read it, and I try to improve on it in the future, or even going. Well, I did go back like multiple times already just to kind of improve on previous parts without changing much in the actual story. But I do try to build on feedback. So yeah, which was your favorite scene? What you didn't like about the comic? Who was your favorite character? Who would you want to see more of? And so on and so on. These kind of things. I inspected your previous posts a bit. That's fine. You can inspect me all you want. I don't have anything to hide. Except those children in the basement. No. No, actually, I don't really have anything to hide. I actually probably gonna be changing it so it's just one line instead of two, because it takes up a bit too much space in my opinion. We all have, of course, I have things to hide out. You probably never find that. So as long as you try and look around in my stuff, you won't gonna find anything. I mean, those guys who don't have anything to hide, those are the weird guys. To be fair, most guys who don't have anything to hide are just either boring or just weird in a way. Anyway, it's kind of late. It's already like quarter to midnight here, so I don't think I'll start up Team Fortress stream right now. But we'll definitely do that at some point too. I mean, this stream took a bit longer than I would have expected it, but I don't mind it too much. I mean, I'm happy with how it came out at the end, so I think that's what matters for now. Anyway, I'm gonna go post it on my Twitter. I'm gonna link the Twitter in my Discord as well if you wanna follow that. And yeah, I think I'll just be thankful for all of you being here. I've met some lovely new people here. If you want, you can join the Discord in the description of the stream. So just join that Discord and you can find me there as well. Anyway, again, thank you very much for you new people and lovely people to being here all the way basically. And I see you not tomorrow, because tomorrow and tomorrow after and after that I have job or stuff to do to help my dad. But after that I'm gonna be back and we're gonna do some more streaming goodness. Just ping me on Discord and I'll send you my Steam. I'll sort everything out. Just if you want anything, since I'm gonna be going now, just ping me on Discord. I'll try to get everything sorted. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go now. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you later and take care, guys.